Welcome in, everybody, to the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. I'm Carly Evans, joined by Carly Trujillo-Strange. And today, the Fredrick Golden Eagles are facing off against Severance. So, Carly, anything you've seen, just kind of looking over the stat sheet, just anything Severance has that is a weapon for their team? Like maybe a player or something that could be a threat?
They have a few players that have really high points per game averages. We have number 11, A. Helzer, with 19.1 points per game. That's really high, especially for a high schooler.
Yeah, that is pretty nuts. I think our highest is Savannah Staff
At
with 11 points per game.
So I think we're going to see some really good plays from both teams tonight. Frederick's senior night, so we're going to hope for a win.
This will be a good senior night, I think, to respect all of them and honor how hard they've worked for this season. So Severance sitting at 7-15 on the season, and your Golden Eagles sitting at 12-10. So we're kind of split. They're a little bit more uneven, I'd say. They've won about a third of their games. But obviously, as we've seen in so many of these games, it comes down to the wire.
Yep.
Kind of crazy to believe some of these are leaving us after this season. So many of them, too.
Yeah, a lot of seniors. A lot of them their last year.
Yeah, tonight will be all about them, and this is their game, and they're going to prove to themselves and this team and this school that they're going to play at their best this senior night.
Yep. End it with a bang.
Apologies for any coughing or sniffling you might hear. It is that time of the year where everyone gets sick. So yep.
I was just glad I got my voice back for this game.
I know. You were talking about how you lost it. So, so there's the tip-off. Staff with an early snag. Looks like this will draw an early foul, yeah.
Literally the first seconds of the game already at the free throw line.
Yeah, and we've seen with some of these games, these fouls just stack up, and it can really be a problem.
Can really make or break a game, as long as you can use them to your advantage.
Staff misses the first shot. Hoping to redo her efforts on this one. And a 1-point lead. Still very early on, obviously, within the first 10 seconds of the game. As that will be Henry, who will find Helzer. Helzer who will find Sporletter. Sporletter will find Jan. Jan, a little bit pushing
almost
there.
Lost the ball for a minute
and
there.
Just an air ball right there, just kind of soared right over.
They're able to steal it back. And another early foul.
Yeah, like I said, gotta watch those fouls, especially early on. Already 2.
Yeah.
Obviously, each one of them committed by opposing teams, but
Seen lots of movement from both teams so far. Frederick just locking down Severance's offense.
Staff now with it. Kind of a little cutback there on Jan. Staff goes up. That'll just rebound.
Oh, I think she got hit in the face.
I know.
Grabbing her nose after that.
Not the most pleasant experience, I'm sure. As that one will just soar right over.
It seems Frederick might be able to stay around the basket when Severance is shooting, and they can get any rebounds.
As there will be some passing, like right underneath the basket. Henry now with it. Little cutback there on Rosine.
She's
four-letter with a shot. As we've always seen, just a matter of mentality and mindset and plan at the feet. So that will be Hanks.
Ooh.
Another early mistake there by Severance.
Severance seems to be playing aggressively.
Yeah, just maybe got to tone it down.
Seemed like they're rushing almost.
Rosine searching. Little underneath pass to Hanks. Hanks finds Staff in the corner. Staff with the shot, and almost looked like it didn't even go in. Didn't even.
Those
didn't
are
even
the
touch
best
the
kind of
net.
shots.
Yeah.
4 to 5.
4 to 5. Yep. Looks like that will be a travel.
Again, Severance seems to be a bit sloppy, almost losing the ball in one of those early plays, and now with the travel call, giving the ball back to Frederick.
Yeah, not obviously the start that they wanted penalty-wise. So that will be Jan to Helzer. Helzer with the shot, and looked like almost slipped at the end. Just wasn't quite able to get there. Staff now with it. Dump to Rosine. And Rosine just gets that snatched right from her.
Tough start for both teams so far.
Yeah, both teams are taking that aggressive approach. And that was kind of a failed effort there.
Frederick picked up that rebound, though.
Staff once again. Hanks in the corner. And Severance is doing a great job of
Those
snagging
rebounds.
these rebounds, yeah.
Frederick needs to watch out for that. I always say rebounds can always make or break a game.
Yeah, so many important factors like that. And
Ooh,
took kind of a
bit of a hard
tough
fall.
hit, yeah.
Can hear that all the way up here. But good defense by Frederick getting possession of that ball.
Yeah, Severance already made several early game mistakes. So that will be Staff. Kind of throws Jan off, but they're able to snag it back up thanks to Hayes. Helzer. And that one will just soar right over. No chance of even making it close to that basket.
Severance seems to be getting to the three-point line and pulling up immediately. So they might think they have a strength there, but we haven't seen that yet.
No, still 4 to 5 with your Eagles trailing.
Just good defense for both teams, keeping the ball away from the basket.
Yeah, we've seen quite a few missed shots, though, from Severance. Not a great early start, but they are playing excellent defense. As that will be Jan. That one will just hit right off.
See some substitutions.
early substitutions, I'd say.
Me too.
So it will be a snag from Pack. Pack finds Staff. Staff finds Gemma.
Ooh. Bit of a scuffle there.
Yeah, you saw Hayes kind of go down on that. Thankfully, okay.
Ooh.
So that will be Whitler trying to snag that up.
We know Whitler loves to fight for possession of the ball.
Yeah, especially like down there. You
Yeah.
gotta be really
Right
careful.
in the paint. She'll grab that right from you.
Ref was waiting until the substitution was made. As Helzer being covered by Whitler. And Jan. Some fast passing. Doing a good job of keeping it away from Fredrick.
Frederick making sure she can't get that ball up at all. She lost
Yeah.
it like a few times in there, but she's able to regain possession before it was a foul call. Sink that.
And now Severance with a 2-point lead. This early in the game, don't want to give them an advantage of any sorts. Especially for such a special night.
Ooh, that was a good save.
That was rather impressive to keep it from going out. Stimmer with the shot.
Ooh, that was a nice shot.
Beautiful execution,
yeah.
too. Just able to get down there fast enough, I think, to confuse Severance more than anything.
Just trying to break away from the defenders.
As that will be Helzer.
Again from the three-point line.
Helzer, the deadliest, with, like you said, a 19-point per game average. Hasn't shown off much early on.
Seems to be a low scoring beginning with
All tied, yep.
It's kind of hard to see the scoreboard from up here.
I know. It's blocked by that hoop. As
Whitler will take it all the way down.
I mean, I don't think I've seen a more impressive save in this game
I
than
know.
that. That one earlier, though, was one to contest with, but that one by Whitler was rather impressive.
Ooh.
Because that one will just,
Frederick causing her to throw that ball right into the air.
yeah, you could see the pressure starting to get to Jan on that. She just kind of chucks that up.
Yeah.
Whitler to Staff. Staff underneath the Pack, and just a little too
short,
far,
yeah.
trying to stretch with the fingertips, but so we'll see Delaney Frank out and Kaylee Garter come in.
Ooh.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of physical elements, I
Yeah.
think, to this one.
They keep like grouping up. I keep noticing.
So that will be Staff once again.
Hoping to give us a lead.
And what a
Severance stole
snag.
it.
Almost didn't even notice
I
that. It was so
know.
smooth.
Slick.
Dumps it to Helzer.
Right
Helzer
down the middle.
getting right underneath there. Helzer gets tripped up. That was almost a little too far. Pack almost let that one slide, but finds Gemma.
Oops.
And you can
Travel
tell the
call.
frustration
Yeah.
starting to build. This game still tied at 6 apiece with about 2 minutes remaining in this first quarter. So we see Staff taking a break for the first time tonight. Yeah, you can tell she's frustrated on that side.
Yeah. Again, I feel like both teams are rushing just a tad bit. Like,
Yeah, quite a few simple mistakes that
Yeah.
they could clean up if they just kind of slowed the game down. And that one will just soar right on out after being bopped. So that will be a good snag by Sporletter. Tried to get it to Helzer. And Whitler claiming it was on the other team, and yes, it was.
Good defense once again, just making sure that the ball stays in our possession. Whitler just steals that ball whenever she can.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
If you have that ball and you see Zoe Whitler coming at you, you better be scared. So Rosine will take it down.
And Gardner able to finish that up. Finally breaking this tie. Now 8-6 with your Golden Eagles on top with about a minute remaining.
Yep, and there's Whitler stealing that one.
Looked like number 10, Jan, got shaken up on that play a little bit. Obviously okay, but you saw her stumble a little bit whenever she was trying to get up. So it looks like she was affected. She's going to take a little break there on the bench. As that will be Helzer with the shot. And
3-point once again. They're really trying that 3-point.
They are.
It worked for them that first time, and now they're trying to make it work for them again, but we haven't seen that.
Yeah, I haven't seen much from Helzer yet, but I think this will be her first points of the game. Now, once again, a tied score.
I have a feeling this will be a close game. This early into the game and already 2 ties.
Yeah, and I mean, almost done with the first quarter, like.
And like I said earlier, such a low scoring quarter with 8-9.
Whitler.
Travel.
Good call right there. Hard for Whitler to try and keep that ball from going out of bounds, so just kind of had to travel a little bit. Obviously tried to use the pivot foot, but didn't work.
Yeah. The pivot foot's always hard.
Yeah, especially if you move it a little too much. Then
So it looks like we'll be able to make up for it. Frederick in possession now.
So that will be Whitler who will find Jimma. Jimma tried to get it
a little too high,
but a little too much air on that ball, that's for sure.
I think our Frederick girls are starting to feel some pressure as well. Just making a few slip-ups that aren't working.
With about half a minute remaining. Helzer trying to make something happen. Quite a few little short passes to each other. So it'll be Crown Heart trying to find anybody. And Helzer gets blocked.
Defense.
Yeah.
Frederick's
Jimma,
able
no
to
one
steal that
down
ball
there.
right from her.
Gardner able to snag that, and
that'll be the end of the first quarter.
that will be the end of the first quarter. As we ourselves will take a break here on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network.
Brian Stapp, dealer principal at Stapp Interstate Toyota. Wanted to thank you very much for visiting our website and supporting our dealership. A little bit about us. My father and grandfather opened up our dealership in 1974 in Longmont, Colorado, right there on Main Street. And now we're located on I-25 in Frederick, Colorado. We moved out here in 2007 and opened up the first Image 2 dealership in the state of Colorado, something we're very proud of. And more than anything, it kind of was a nice little place mark in our dealership's history over the last 46 years about taking the next step and embracing what Colorado is becoming, quite frankly. We're very proud of our history. A couple things that we'd like to point out that I think is very unique in the industry is that we only have one person who will help you if you come in to buy a car. And it's not because we don't have multiple people say hello, they all will. But we think that the relationship is far more important than anything else. Transactions don't allow businesses to stay in business as long as we have, but relationships truly do. So from the second you walk in, one individual people would greet you. They would show you all the vehicles we have to offer. They'd present your numbers to you, help you find creative solutions to get the car that you want at a price you're comfortable with. They'd also talk about extra options such as extended service contracts or prepaid maintenance and things that you'd like to put in your monthly payment that would make it a little bit easier so you're not surprised throughout the ownership process. They'd go over all your accessories, all of your vehicle presentation, and they'd be the same person who would shake your hand as you go out the door. So again, that relationship is incredibly important to us. So when you're in, make sure and ask for myself. I'd love to say hello. My brother Clint, my dad Art, my mom Debbie pops around from time to time as well too. So it really is a family business. We'd love to have you become part of our family. Thank you.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. I'm Carly Evans, joined by Carly Trujillo-Strange. As we missed a few points.
A
The
few
score-
quick points.
Yeah,
Those
I was
were
about to
really
say.
fast. Got it up to 11 and 12. See new face on the court, Megan Majors.
So that will be Rosine getting double teamed. Hanks, though, able to get it to Pack. Pack finds Frank. Frank got triple teamed there.
That was good movement by Frederick, though, trying to keep away from the Severance defenders. But those Severance girls are just locking down on the offense.
Coach trying to prepare him for Frederick's defense, as they're pretty locked up.
Frederick just keeps regaining possession of that ball over and over again.
Yeah, they're doing a good job. That will be Rosine. Takes a shot and
Nice.
might as well take the shot.
Yep. Especially when it works out as beautifully as that. 14 to 12, Golden Eagles on top.
About 6.5 minutes remaining in this second quarter, as that will almost be a steal, and
And it
that
was.
will be a steal, but a little bit of miscommunication. Frank, great job of keeping that in. Hanks, the teamwork on this is incredible, and
Beautiful, beautiful basketball.
everyone fired up with that shot.
See the Frederick bench getting super excited.
I mean, that was impressive.
That was really impressive.
I'd like to take this chance to shout out Gabe's Cafe. This production of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network is brought to you in part by Gabe's Cafe. Located right in downtown Frederick, Gabe's Cafe is a family-owned and operated restaurant that is sure to satisfy everyone at breakfast or lunch. Gabe specializes in skillets, but their outstanding menu features all sorts of delicious foods at fair prices. Most importantly, Gabe's is proud to support Fredrick High School and the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. Be sure to stop into Gabe's soon, get some delicious grub, and tell them the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network sent you.
Gabe's Cafe had some pretty good food.
I know, I had their cinnamon rolls. Those are good. I highly recommend, that's for sure.
Yes. Good breakfast. It's in a cute little location too, right in downtown Frederick.
I know, it's like, especially because it's so close to like
Yeah.
Mountain Cowboy, and
Right in that little area.
so that will be Helzer, and saw some bumping there.
Again, some aggressiveness from both teams, but Severance seems to be really aggressive. But
Yeah,
I think
they're-
that seems to be making them a bit sloppy with throwing the ball out and letting Frederick have all these possessions.
And what a job right there by Jan to keep that in.
I know that she jumped for that.
Yeah, quite a few of these great saves on these sides. As that will be a steal by Peck. That's probably the third or fourth good steal I've seen in this quarter alone.
Oops. I believe that was out. A little too close to the baseline there. Like you were saying, like Frederick has some really good steals this game.
Yeah,
And I
they're
think-
putting on a show, like point-wise, and
Yeah.
obviously kind of a slow start, but
Yeah.
with those 2 3-pointers that'll hopefully get him
After
going.
this, the first quarter seemed to be gaining a bit of momentum on both sides.
Severance looking for a spark right now.
Take that through.
And Pack able to find Staff.
Severance still trying with those threes.
And Staff's annoyance, you can tell. Not too pleased. Obviously it paid off right here, but you could tell she was hoping for more points down at the basket.
That's always a bit frustrating, but then you get to make up for it with free throws. So Frank will get that rebound.
Rosine to Pack.
Ooh,
Pack a little shy there.
high arcing shot.
Yeah, a little too much air on that, and kind of just dips down.
And we're up again with the fouls each on both sides.
So we'll see a few more substitutions.
Frederick preparing to get that rebound. Just try to go for it a little too fast, ended up kicking it out. We'll see with Whitler back on the court. Maybe we'll see a steal.
Maybe.
Oh.
And I think you called it. And yeah.
Oh, so take a bit of a tumble.
Yeah, it took kind of a rough little.
Yeah. That was
fall
more than
there.
a bit of a tumble. They
Yeah.
rolled across the court.
It was like a stop, drop, and roll moment.
Whitler was on fire too much, so they had to stop, drop, and roll. Here's a coach, Severance's coach, trying to encourage his players on the side.
Yeah, I think with Whitler, it was just a matter of possession
Yeah.
and trying to maintain that,
Yeah, maintain
And-
control while
yeah.
bringing it down.
and just kind of failed to do so. Obviously, kind of a tricky ball to snag. Tried to grab it from the ground and then was kind
Oh.
of slipping, so.
That'll be out on Frederick, so Severance will bring it up.
That will be Henry going to bring that in to Helzer. This obviously still a very close game, but Frederick hoping to kind of stamp out any momentum that Severance is trying to build down here.
They seem to be doing good with just getting rid of that momentum.
Yeah,
Like that with the
defensively they're
steals.
doing really well, I
Yeah.
would have to say.
Really good at stopping their game.
Rosine unsure why that call was made.
I saw her push her a little bit in there. I was like, oh, that's going to be a foul.
There's a little bit of shoving.
Well, it's basketball. Basketball is a very physical sport, so there's going to be some pushing and shoving no matter what. Let's see, substitution.
So that will be the star Helzer.
Helzer gets really low with those free throw shots. She squats real low, and then she goes up for her jump shot.
Yeah, it's very interesting, just strategy-wise.
Yeah.
Especially because everyone who shoots is different.
Yeah. It's interesting to see how each player shoots.
That will be Staff. Little dump off
Majors.
behind there. And just some pass backs as Whitler will go for the shot, and
It's a little far.
yeah.
Frederick with some really good rebounds and keeping control of the ball here.
Yeah, some good saves.
Yeah.
As that will finally
pay
pay
off.
off. Yeah.
Again, I think I will always say rebounds are one of the most important parts of basketball. Ooh, that was finally got their 3-point that they've been searching
And so
for.
is a beautiful 3-point. That is also important.
Like with rebounds, we got a million other chances because we kept getting that ball back. So I think that's really important for both teams to continue to get those rebounds.
Yeah, it's an opportunity builder.
Yeah.
So it will be Helzer.
Ooh,
And
Takes a
Helzer
fall,
went
but-
down, yeah. But Jan able to.
Severance seeming to build up some momentum.
Shout out to these refs, man.
I know.
Like, they are moving with this game, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
I bet that's hard too to see exactly what's going on in there. So
I know, there's so much action
Yeah.
that happens. Especially these little like shoves and
yeah, especially
you
when
just
they're
gotta
all
look
bundled
at.
up in the paint together. I know that can be hard to see where the ball is and who's shoving who. Helzer just really taking control of this ball game for Severance.
yeah, Helzer definitely been a big impact player. Obviously not point-wise, but just possession-wise.
Yeah.
As it will be Jan.
All the way down.
Jan, a little bit of a smack there to Garter's nose. You can tell she's checking
Yeah, she's
if-
checking it.
Yeah, got to make sure there's no blood, that's for sure. We saw that in one of our previous games when there
Mhm.
was a nosebleed.
A lot of nose smacking tonight.
Yeah, there is. But like you said, it's definitely an aggressive sport just in its nature.
Yeah,
And it's one of those, you're going to get bonked eventually,
Yeah.
especially in the nose.
that's not even the worst. When I played basketball, I broke my finger.
Yeah, you got to watch out for those sensitive fingers.
Yep.
So that'll be Staff. We'll find Hanks. Hanks.
Beautiful, all the way down the court. That was a
And-
good pass, all the way finding Hanks, all the way at the other end in the court.
Hanks obviously not what she wanted there, but a great steal from Henry. As Henry will take the shot.
Ooh.
And
See, those are those 3 points they were trying to get in the first quarter. Now they're getting them. Ooh, Henry will get that ball back from Fredrick.
and like we saw previous, whenever Whitler was trying to keep
Mhm.
possession, it's one of those tricky things.
A lot of back and forth possession here. Fredrick with the ball once again. Shout out to Severance coach too. He's motivating his players from the sideline,
Yeah,
just as loud as he can.
especially because, I mean, this is such a close game.
Yeah.
4-point difference.
I have a feeling it will stay close all the way to the end.
Unless someone is willing to kind of step
Step
up
up.
and make the difference. And I know these seniors especially don't want to have that
loss.
opportunity to lose on senior night. And so they're going to, I think, especially second half, they're going to just buckle down, try their best, and probably play pretty aggressive.
I think that also puts a lot of pressure on them though. So I hope they don't start to let that pressure get to them, you know?
Yeah, they also don't want to overwork themselves.
Yeah.
So that would be Jimma. Find Staff with the shot. And that one will just rebound off, and Hayes
Severance
will
has been
snag
getting
that.
Frederick's rebounds for a minute here.
Yeah, we mentioned how earlier Frederick was grabbing all the rebounds, and now Severance having their own little rebound moment.
Mm-hmm.
So that will be Hayes.
That's what this game seems to be so far. Each team having their moments. Like
Crown Heart kind of
Severance,
took an early shot. and
Severance with those threes, and Frederick with all those rebounds and extra opportunities. Do a quick huddle.
So that will be Jan with the shot. Trying to take a big lead.
19
As it is
to
still a
23.
4-point difference. Yep.
Yeah. Gonna stay at this 4-point for a while, probably. Frederick fights for that rebound once again.
As there is less than a minute remaining.
Another free throw. See the refs there communicating. No good.
I think in the beginning, the mood here was kind of cheerful and chipper,
Yeah.
and realization is starting to set in that
Yeah.
if they don't buckle down and start playing at their very best, then this is going to be a game that will be well fought and well deserved to whoever wins. As Stanton, Josie Stanton, her first time in the game. Hanks, underneath pass to Stanton. And Hanks.
Just a little off. Severance will get that rebound.
Yeah, Severance with these rebounds, deadly.
Lots of excitement there.
So basically, what Chloe was saying is that he needs to move more. So it's like he's not just like.
Fredrick will have possession of the ball once again. Lots of excitement from the crowd in the bench there.
I know, you could tell they're pumped as there is 20 seconds remaining in this half. Stanton underneath to Frank. Frank
double teamed.
I don't know if that was that technically stayed in, but they let him play it out.
Able to get that point.
As it got loud.
Very excited.
Could be a pretty impactful play, though.
Yeah.
I mean, this could tie it up right here.
Yep.
Possibly even make them regain that lead that they had early on. And with 9 seconds left,
Severance hoping to get last-minute points in. Ooh,
Helzer.
Good defense by Fredrick. Able to get that ball back as that's the end of the second quarter.
That will be the end of the half.
Good basketball from both teams, just really showing off defensively.
22-23, nuts so far. As we will be right back on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network.
Over the years, St. Vrain Block Company has built a reputation on producing high-quality structural block, retaining wall systems, patio stones, and pavers. We routinely submit our block for testing to ensure that our products meet and exceed the ASTM specifications. Our products can only be as quality and consistent as the raw materials we use to manufacture them. That is why we constantly ensure we buy our aggregates, cement, admixtures, and color from top quality producers.
Hi, Alan Roach for Pete Dittman, Farm Bureau Insurance, a supporter of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. For auto, home, business, or life insurance quotes, call 303-659-8391 or visit PeteDittmanInsurance.com. Pete supports the Frederick Golden Eagles Athletics Band and Orchestra and would love the opportunity to discuss your insurance plan. Find out how Farm Bureau Insurance can help protect you with the Farm Bureau Insurance Promise. That's Pete Dittman, 303-659-8391 or PeteDittmanInsurance.com.
I'm Kinder Badgekar with Remax Nexus. I've been serving Carbon Valley for 6 years, and what I love most about this area is the small town feel with all of our great local businesses and community events. If you've heard the real estate market's changing, you're right. Homes are staying on the market longer, prices are not increasing as rapidly as they have in the past couple of years, but that doesn't mean it's not the right time to make a move. You still gain an incredible amount of equity that you can use to purchase your dream home or think about buying an investment property. Let's grab a cup of coffee and chat about your goals.
Hi, I'm Brian Stapp, dealer principal of Stapp Interstate Toyota. Wanted to thank you very much for visiting our website and supporting our dealership. A little bit about us. My father and grandfather opened up our dealership in 1974 in Longmont, Colorado, right there on Main Street. And now we're located on I-25 in Frederick, Colorado. We moved out here in 2007 and opened up the first Image 2 dealership in the state of Colorado, something we're very proud of. And more than anything, it kind of was a nice little place mark in our dealership's history over the last 46 years about taking the next step and embracing what Colorado is becoming, quite frankly. We're very proud of our history. A couple things that we'd like to point out that I think is very unique in the industry is that we only have one person who will help you if you come in to buy a car. And it's not because we don't have multiple people say hello, they all will. But we think that the relationship is far more important than anything else. Transactions don't allow businesses to stay in business as long as we have, but relationships truly do. So from the second you walk in, one individual would greet you. They would show you all the vehicles we have to offer. They'd present your numbers to you, help you find creative solutions to get the car that you want at a price you're comfortable with. They'd also talk about extra options such as extended service contracts or prepaid maintenance and things that you'd like to put in your monthly payment that would make it a little bit easier so you're not surprised throughout the ownership process. They'd go over all your accessories, all of your vehicle presentation, and they'd be the same person who would shake your hand as you go out the door. So again, that relationship is incredibly important to us. So when you're in, make sure and ask for myself. I'd love to say hello. My brother Clint, my dad Art, my mom Debbie pops around from time to time as well too. So it really is a family business. We'd love to have you become part of our family. Thank you.
Hi, this is Rick Anojos with American Family Insurance. You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain the quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most. Please contact Rick Anojos, 303-833-1188 or 970-867-3307. Thank you.
American Family Insurance.
Network. I'm Carly Evans, joined by Carly Trujillo Strange.
We're here after halftime.
And this game, an intense one.
Mm-hmm.
As we said, that first half, pretty nuts to watch. Super close.
Ooh,
As great steal right there by Jimma.
that was really good. She just like swatted that right away.
Yeah, one of the many snags we've seen.
Didn't go in, but Staff will have a chance to get a few points in. I feel like we haven't seen Staff on the court in a minute. The first one will go in. (23-23). Hopefully we can get that lead. Yeah, 1 point lead.
As you said, this game's super close. All tied. Actually, excuse me, 1 point lead for Frederick. And this will be a chance for Severance to try and regain this lead. And if not the lead, possibly tie the game. And tied.
I have a feeling it's going to be tie lead, tie lead, tie lead for these last 2 quarters.
That will be common, that's for sure.
We'll get that lead right after the tie.
Like you said, that's how this game's going to
Yeah.
go, I think.
Frederick can rack up enough points to keep a lead, even if it's a small one. Any lead's a good one.
Staff to Pack. Pack back to Staff. They're like the dynamic duo almost, those two.
Oh,
And
Savannah.
Staff tried to snatch that one. Tried to bop that thing right out.
She's like, that's mine, but that didn't really work out. I think because she went from the top instead of going for the bottom, so it's counted as a slap.
So that will be Helzer.
Trying again with those 3-pointers. They're
I know.
really determined with those 3 points.
As I said, I think Severance right now is trying to buckle down and
Ooh.
be aggressive. Is that almost?
Yep.
It's kind of weird.
I didn't really see what happened there. If she passed too high or just missed a player and just ended up throwing it away.
Kind of looked like a blatant miss.
Yeah.
Not sure. I don't think she was trying to get it out.
Ooh. That almost went in the other way.
Yeah. Frank doing a little play of her own.
Severance playing good defense.
As
Getting it as
Hayes
third.
will find Jan. Jan getting right underneath there. As Frank tried to snag that rebound, and thankfully Pack will snag it.
It's right behind her. Good thing.
Staff tried to confuse Severance there.
Lots of movement by both teams, just up and down the court a lot.
Yeah, not really any points per se recently.
Yeah. Each team's not holding the ball for long periods of time. Just shows the defense, both teams.
Yeah, this teamwork, though, has been pretty on point. Just a matter of finishing it off.
Again, like you just said, that was beautiful communication and beautiful movement by Frederick. Just wasn't able to take it all the way to the end. Again with the 3-pointers.
I know. Helzer
She's
trying
determined.
to prove that 19-point per game average.
Maybe that's how she gets her 19 points with threes.
Maybe. It's just a matter of making them,
Yeah.
though. Which those aren't easy to make,
Yeah.
obviously. Especially in a game this tight
Mm-hmm.
and with such strong defenses.
Yeah. 24-25.
As I've said so many times, record doesn't show anything at all.
At all. We've seen that.
And this is just a case of that. Only winning a third of their game, but
Really showing off their abilities here against Frederick. I didn't see what happened there, but Severance will be passing it in.
So it'll be Helzer. Gonna find Young. Young gonna pass to Henry. Man, even the coach joining in.
Good defense by Fredrick, just trying to make sure she can't make it all the way to the paint. She'll get that free throw. Fredrick has 4 fouls, and Severance has 3.
Foul's gonna play a big factor, I think, in the second half.
I believe so too.
Only really a few minutes in, and
Both of those free throws were missed. Let's see Hanks back on the court, hoping to gain some sort of lead.
trying to possibly tie it up again. Gemma. Hanks there. Goes up for
Ooh,
that. And what a
nice.
job
Just
right
blowing
there.
past those defenders.
Speed and just got the hops right there
Yeah.
on that too. Able to get up and
Frankel tumbled to the ground, no call, but Severance will get a few points in. Again, 26-27, 1 point lead by Severance.
kind of interesting there was no call on that. Not saying that it necessarily was a foul, but just pretty aggressive.
Yeah. Especially when you see a player just like fall like that, you're like, ooh.
I know.
Then there's not a call.
It was either extremely dramatic or
Thanks. 29-27.
as we are regaining this lead and fast. Severance hoping to make up for this sudden gain of a lead.
Hoping to have an answer for that 3 by Hanks.
As Helzer will find Henry. Henry. Dump off to Helzer. Helzer. And yeah, just hasn't been on her game.
Ooh.
As Helzer goes down right there.
Yeah. She almost had repossession, but then she slipped.
Yeah, it was a good effort, but didn't really pay off there.
Lots of good efforts from both teams. I'd like to take this time to shout out FHS Booster Club. Fredrick High School Booster Club is always looking for parent volunteers to help carry on the long tradition of supporting the students of this community. The purpose of Booster Club is to provide the funding and manpower for the homecoming tailgate celebration, the after-prom party, grants to student groups and clubs, as well as scholarships to graduating seniors. If you're interested in becoming involved, we would invite you to reach out through our website, fhsbooster.com. Click on Contact Us or attend our next meeting in the FHS library. We currently have an open position for a concessions manager and will have board positions opening next year. If you're wanting to be more involved in the community and have a desire to do something that benefits the students of our community, we'd love to hear from you. Again, please visit our website, fhsbooster.com, and click on Contact Us if you'd like to get involved. We welcome any supports, not just parents. The FHS Booster Club is a proud partner of GEBN. Back into the ball game.
As that was an early mistake right there, jumping back in for Severance.
Again, Severance showing off that aggressiveness, but see Whitler on the court.
And Hanks.
Another 3. Oh, just a little bit off.
Saw the whole bench go up on that
I know.
one. That will be Henry. And yeah, these threes just haven't really been on point all night. Just maybe a little off.
Yeah.
Probably.
Ooh.
That was
Staff was
quite
somehow
a
able to catch
snag,
that.
Yeah. Not sure how she kept possession of that.
Get a chance to broaden this lead. I feel like each team's shots have just been like the tiniest bit off, and that's why, again, it's a low-scoring game.
Obviously not taking away from some of these beautiful three-pointers, though, of course.
Yeah. 30-27, 3-point lead.
So that will be a Helzer. Little pass backs. Searching for anybody.
Yon going in the spin
And-
cycle.
Yeah.
She was just spinning, looking for anybody there.
Obviously difficult. So there's about 2 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in this third quarter. It's so great to see all these parents and grandparents and relatives showing up to support. As Henry.
Yeah, like you said, there's lots of support from students, parents, relatives for Frederick girls and boys with their senior nights.
I think it's just a great community building aspect.
Ooh. Hanks will take a tumble, but get that call. Be able to have a chance for some extra points.
Hanks now up to the line. A 3-point difference with your Golden Eagles on top.
Hoping to make it 4.
And now hoping to make it more.
Got to keep that lead and keep it going up. Glenn will make both of those shots.
And now 32-27. As Henry hoping to make up for the foul on the last play. Helzer. Find Overton. Overton finds Henry. Henry finds Helzer.
Lots
Helzer
of
finds Yon.
movement. Lots of movement by Severance. Kept ending up at the top of the key. So Yon will go to the 3-point line. Hoping to close that lead a little bit. Bounce right off the rim.
Severance, they look a little shaken up, I think.
Sink that second one. 4-point lead now. Whitler will take the ball down.
Whitler, we've seen her play aggressive, especially with some of those steals.
Whitler's our stealer.
As Whitler faked that.
That was a good fake.
Yeah, you saw everyone get tripped up on that.
They all jumped.
And
that rebound.
a little too far, but able to grab the rebound. And a scoring opportunity here.
Another chip to the 3-point line. A few more substitutions.
And Whitler doesn't make it, but still have the lead. Henry
Almost
finds
lost the
Yon.
ball there.
Yon, little pass underneath the Sporletter. Sporletter finds Yon. Yon getting right underneath there and able to
Ooh.
evade a few defenders.
That was good. She stayed hugging that baseline, able to get all the way to the basket. Frederick hopes to answer to those points.
As that will be Whitler. Gets it to Rosine. Rosine just couldn't exactly get the right positioning on that. Couldn't go up.
And as I said earlier in the game, Frederick is using these fouls to their advantage, getting these easy points from the free throw line. Sinks that first one. Again, just trying to make sure Severance isn't able to catch up to the lead. 33-3.
About a minute remaining in this third quarter. Starting to kind of tick down, these minutes are. Still a very close game, but Fredrick using these opportunities to try and score a few more points before this third quarter's up.
A lot of opportunities for both teams at the free throw line.
Yeah, quite a few fouls.
Racking them up quick.
As now this will close to a 3-point lead for Fredrick. And that will stay 3 as Hanks.
Speeding down the court.
Yeah, they know what they have to do before this third quarter is up. Build momentum for the fourth. And in order to do that, communication has to be on point, and getting right underneath there has to be on point.
Beautiful, beautiful plays by Hank, just running down the court and being as speedy
it's almost
as
like
she
you can't
is.
see her whenever she's on the court. It's just,
as I said in previous games, she just ice skates all along the court.
yeah, it's just so hard to spot her. I mean,
She can slip through any defense.
as Whitler,
Ooh.
a little bumping, and Garter tried to get that up.
That was a good little pass by Whitler.
A
Almost didn't
respective
see
effort,
it.
yeah.
Was able to get through those millions of defenders that were in the paint with them.
Yeah, there were quite a few. And Garter able to make this a 3-point lead once again. I mean, like you said, you couldn't have put it better. This is going to be a close game all the way through. Well fought and well deserved to whoever wins. Fredrick now a 4-point lead.
Ooh.
Tries to throw that back, but it was to no avail, unfortunately for them.
Head into the fourth quarter. This game's going fast.
It is. As we will take a break here on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network.
The roar of our engines, the pump of our heartbeats, the pedal to our metal. The sparks that ignite us, the pistons that push us, the passions that drive us. From the feelings that move us to the places that pull us, on the roads that unite us. Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to be the fuel that keeps you firing on all cylinders.
Hey fans, it's football season and Mile High Huddle has you covered for all your news, notes, and opinions on the orange and blue.
I think he also has eyes and a brain and remembers the fact that Russell Wilson's a damn good quarterback and has been for the last decade. I can't remember another 9-time Pro Bowler, a guy who's been to 2 Super Bowls and won 1, getting so much disrespect and slander like Russell Wilson for things that aren't even pertaining to his on-field ability. It's about his personality and his catchphrases and let's ride. All that's kind of overshadowed how good Russell Wilson is and how good he can be with this Broncos team. Looking over his wiki, though, this is kind of a pro-pros to nothing. I never realized Russell never made a first-team All-Pro. He was a one-time second-team All-Pro in 2019. Never a first team, so maybe this year.
Known to have incredible customer service.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. I'm Carly Evans, joined by Carly Trujillo Strange, and this game's still a close one, only a 4-point difference.
I think the biggest lead so far has been 5 points.
Yeah, it's been super close.
Take that immediately from the 3. Ooh.
And took Yeah, kind of a rough
yeah.
fall right there, landed on the elbow.
That's always a tough fall. And that'll be a foul on Delaney Frank. Helzer will go to the free throw line. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of that again in this last quarter.
Yep. 7 fouls for Fredrick and 8 for Severance. As Pack able to snag that, finds Rosine. And
all the way
Rosine tried to get
down.
it underneath there to Frank, but a great
Ooh.
steal. Looked like that was Henry who tried to snag that steal as there was 7 minutes left.
Good defense by Henry. I think she tried to go for a steal earlier as well.
Yeah, and we've been sitting this whole time. It's like a whole new world when
I
we
know.
stand up. I'm like, man, I can see the whole court.
Still can't see the scoreboard.
No. Still a challenge.
38-34.
That will be Henry.
Bounce right off the back of that rim.
As Pack to Staff. And Rosine in the corner. Kind of a high ball, and that one will just kind of slip right out, looked like. Henry tried to use the fast feet to her advantage, but
Oof.
looked like that was Overton who got a little shaken up.
Slowing the game down here just a bit. Oof. I think Frederick could use that to their advantage. As I said in previous games, tempo can be a really big thing. Like once you're able to keep control of that tempo and just slow the game down or speed it up as you need, that's a really good skill to have in basketball and to win games. First one will roll away.
One of those kind of rare moments that you don't really see very often. Obviously the pressure, though, in this game especially, significant. Not that it isn't in other games, especially some of those close games, but this one
just has a little extra significance, especially for our seniors.
I mean, so many of them leaving us after this game, and kind of sad to think about, but as I'll take this chance to shout out FHS Unified. The Golden Eagle Broadcast Network is a proud partner of Fredrick High School Unified Athletics. Whether it's bowling in the fall, basketball in the spring, or any sport in between, FHS Unified provides athletes of all abilities the opportunity to compete, learn, grow, and have fun. Our Unified athletes love what they do and appreciate the support of the entire FHS community. If you're interested in learning more about FHS Unified Athletic, reach out to Miss Galliard or anyone on the Unified team. One more shout out. Zadell Realty. If you are looking to buy or sell a home, Greg Zadell at Zadell Realty is your community-centered go-to person. Greg is a local realtor and broker who has been selling homes in the Corbin Valley area since 1980. He's an active supporter of our community, FHS, and a proud partner of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. If you need a realtor with deep knowledge of the market, be sure to visit his office at 8110 Colorado Boulevard, right by Safeway. Make sure to watch for his monthly real estate article in the Consumer Report or email him at greg@zadellrealty.com. Greg Zadell and Zadell Realty, your community-centered realtor. So that will be Henry, who will start us off after the break.
Ooh,
and
that ball hit Hanks right in the arm, but she was able to grab that. Staff calling some plays.
As Staff tried to do a little bit of
miscommunication right there.
Yeah, not sure if that was intended to be kind of a backward little trick play or if that was just kind of a faulty, slipped out of the hands.
Yeah. Get another chance here.
As Staff tried to make a move there on Helzer.
Once again, going to the free throw line. Like I said, I think we're going to be seeing a lot of that in this last quarter. 39-34, 5-point lead. Staff will sink that first one. Hoping to make this a 7-point lead.
Ooh, and that one. Probably should have gone in,
Yeah.
but unfortunately didn't.
So both teams run for that rebound.
Yeah, Frederick's starting to pull ahead a little bit. Obviously, still a very close game with 5 minutes and 50 seconds remaining. But good communication on Severance so far, as that will be Henry who will snag that to Helzer. Helzer gets the whole crowd pumped up. Saw a few parents standing
Yeah.
up and cheering.
And she'll get that and one call. We have a full house tonight here in Frederick.
Yeah, I mean, even though we don't mention the rowdy crowd a lot, this rowdy crowd is probably the biggest I've seen in a while. Everyone wearing white. That's the theme of the night.
Yep.
White out. Obviously, we have our shirts on, so
we're also wearing white.
That's true. As it is 40-37 with your Golden Eagles still on top, but this lead closing really quickly.
Just looking for any open passageway there. That'll be a travel call.
And yeah, this clock is starting to tick down. Gotta be cautious of that.
Can't be making mistakes such as traveling this late in the game.
No.
Hanks finding a way all the way to the basket.
And we have now reached under the 5-minute mark. 42-37. With your Golden Eagles on top, as that will be kind of an air ball right there. Just went right over.
That was a very gentle pass.
That was.
Right over their heads. Just whoop.
As Hanks
gets stopped up.
Looks like that was Spore letter? Man, some of these last names.
I know. Another thing about the fourth quarter is you always, when all the timeout calls are. Fourth quarter is a lot of free throw line and a lot of timeouts. We're jamming out over here in the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network box.
Oh yeah. Gotta love Ice Ice Baby. I've heard the song so many times I know all the words. For better or worse, I do.
Both teams with 10 fouls. Again, just both really aggressive.
Take this chance to shout out one of our sponsors, Key Club. Are you worried about your service hours? Finding service opportunities can be overwhelming, but you don't need to be by yourself. Key Club means service with friends, opportunities to rise up the ranks, traveling, meeting Key Clubbers around the district, and a close-knit community. All the things you love without the pressure.
Well, that's one of my favorite plays when they all line up. I think it kind of confuses the other team because they're like, why are they all lining up like that?
Yeah, you could tell they were a little
They're like, where do we
confused.
go?
Set will be Staff to Jimmo. And Pack to Staff. Staff.
Wide open right down the paint.
And
Severance with the rebound. Fell out of bounds with it, but it will stay in possession.
some of these Severance girls have taken some hard hits on
Yeah.
this court. And Jan,
once again at the free throw line. 42-37 with your Golden Eagles on top.
10 fouls apiece.
Jan will sink that first free throw.
This game is just getting closer by the second,
Yeah.
and even more tedious with a little over 4 minutes left.
Miss that second one. Staff will get that rebound.
Like you said, those rebounds important.
Mm-hmm.
Staff finds Hanks. Hanks, a little bit over.
It looked like Majors had an open shot, but she decided to pass it over to Hanks in the corner.
That will be Sporletter. We'll find Henry. Henry looked like was going to get it to Helzer, but Helzer was getting double teamed as Jan tried to go up for that.
And also gets double teamed.
And looks like Garter was fouled. Couldn't quite tell what happened there. I don't think Garter did anything per se, but you can't argue with the refs.
It's always hard to see, too, since we're up here and refs are down on the floor.
And Severance hoping to make a comeback here late.
Use that opportunity to get some points in. 42-40.
Golden Eagles still in the lead.
Fredrick hoping to get some more points in.
As Garter, a little shy right there. As that will be Jan.
Severance going all around the world.
I know.
Fight for possession.
Haven't seen that many fights though this game.
I know.
Just more steals.
Yeah.
And
I think that's only the second one where they're on the floor with the ball.
Yeah. Haven't seen anything intense really. Passing, yes, they're having some intense throws down the court, but
we'll see Rosine sub in for Pack.
As we have now hit under the 3-minute mark.
These minutes just go by so fast.
They do.
Garter again.
Garter finally finishes that one off.
Good job by Garter, just continuously getting that ball up until it went in. Try again. Ooh. I did not see what happened there. I believe we'll have Severance have another chance at the free throw line.
2.5 minutes left.
Golden Eagles with a 4-point lead once again. Severance able to cut that down to a 3-point lead.
These bleachers are packed.
Yeah, with just more and more people coming by the minute.
Yeah, especially the overflow of people from some of the other games.
Yeah.
And the boys.
Helzer will cut that 4-point lead back down to 2.
This is a close one, that's for sure.
Yep.
Timmo to Rosine. Rosine searching for anybody. Severance playing good defense. But Staff tried to get right in the center right there, and Staff fearing for the worst right there.
A little bit of disappointment in her face, see her grabbing her head.
Oh yeah, she can feel the pressure right now.
But I thought that was some good movement by Staff there. She was able to get all the way through, even if it didn't pay off.
It was good movement, that's for sure. Obviously, though, didn't work in her favor. Set will be Helzer to Sporletter. Sporletter to Henry. Jan in the middle of the court. And Rosine.
Hanks just making sure that she wasn't able to get that ball up as far as she needed to.
Jim, a little nasty move right there on Jan.
And I'm breaking some ankles.
Yeah. Under 2 minutes. Rosine to Staff. Staff hoping to not make the same mistake as last time.
Staff will get a chance to get some more points and get us a bigger lead. Just under 2 minutes left in this last quarter. Sure, everybody's feeling this pressure. I sure am feeling it.
Yeah, it is in the air, that's for sure.
Everybody just like tense, just waiting. Staff will bring that up to a 4-point lead once again. Helzer bringing that ball down, hoping to have an answer.
Helzer with the 3, and for the one time where it really truly matters, she sinks the 3.
46-45. They just, man.
This game is coming down to the wire.
It is. I'm getting stressed out.
No.
I'm glad we decided to stand up.
Yeah, I was about to say, release some of those nerves.
Yeah.
I'll take a chance to shout out one of our sponsors, Stapp Interstate Toyota. Stapp Interstate Toyota believes that communities are better when they work together for the greater good. That's why Stapp Interstate Toyota is a proud supporter of the students of Fredrick High School, the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. Brian and the team at Stapp are your source for new Toyotas and used cars in Frederick, and are the official car dealer of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. Stop at their dealership off of I-25 to thank them for their support and tell them GEBN sent you. One more shout out here.
I'd like to shout out Game Club. This presentation of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network is brought to you in part by the FHS Game Club. The Fredrick High Game Club is a safe place for you to come play board games, card games, D&D, and any other non-video games with other students, no matter their skill level at any given game. The Game Club meets the second and fourth Friday of every month, and if you have questions or want to join, contact Mr. Hoffman or Mrs. Hellman. That one was a big tongue twister.
I know. So many sentences that you're like, oh.
Lots of the word game in there. And speaking of game, we are back with our game.
That was good. Good little transition there. That would be Staff to Gemma. Gemma to Rosine. Rosine cut back there. And Hanks.
Frederick seeming to stick with this lineup they have out in the court right now.
Yeah, definitely not making any changes with about a minute left. And looked like Staff almost wanted to go for the 3, but finds Hanks. Hanks finds Rosine. They know that they can't risk anything too late with a game this close. So if they go for the 3, they have to be sure.
And I think this late in the game, they have to try to hold the ball for as long as they can.
And
Hanks will go flying with a no call.
And that is huge right there. Hanks still down.
Seems to be holding her leg. I hope she's not injured.
Maybe just a little shaken up, maybe some cramps.
It's always horrible to see.
Looks like maybe cramps, just massaging that muscle right there, seeing if anything is wrong.
Hope she's okay. That was a hard fall. She got some airtime.
Yeah, she got rocked right there. Floor came up and hit her, basically.
Yeah.
And able to get up. Slow, though. Very slow. Seems to be okay, just very shaken up. Yeah. Making sure she's all right. Obviously, our top priority, just making sure that they're all okay.
Yep.
Especially with a hard hit like that.
We'll see Pack back in for Hanks.
As we have 40 seconds left.
Ooh.
This game is stressing me out.
lead.
As Henry able to keep that.
Ooh.
And this is not
Severance will
good.
get the 1-point lead now.
They know what they have to do. Gemma. And a little off. This is so close.
Henry with that rebound. Oh, man, am I stressed. 21 seconds left.
Yeah, they know that this is a big game.
Really good late lead for Severance.
Yeah, this is crazy. A 1-point lead.
Oh,
They're trying to stretch it too. If they stretch it, it'll be a lot more difficult for Frederick to try and regain a lead.
See here.
As that huge right there, that was no good. Henry, I'm sure, feeling this pressure of a 1-point difference.
Especially with the crowd
And this crowd is loud.
doing anything
and
to
this
distract
crowd
her.
making an impact. Less than 20 seconds left. Staff
taking it all the way.
They know what's at stake here.
Pack at
with
the three.
shot. Oh, a little off.
Gemma
10 seconds.
With that rebound.
9 seconds.
Ooh.
And this.
Getting mad at that ref.
Yeah, they're mad at this ref.
Giving that possession back to Severance.
9 seconds.
Ooh, that call might have just cost
I know
this game for Frederick.
As they will take a late timeout with this.
This is 9.5 seconds.
Yeah, this is a stressful game
for Frederick right now. I think they have to try to regain possession or get a foul call and get back to the free-point line.
Take this chance to shout out one of our sponsors, FHS Music Foundation.
This presentation of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network is brought to you in part by the FHS Music Foundation. The purpose of the FHS Music Foundation is to provide support and aid to the instrumental, choral, and non-performance music programs at Fredrick High School and to those current and future students who participate in such music programs. To donate or for more information about how you can support Frederick student musicians, visit fhs-music.org/FHS Music Foundation. I think we might have time to shout out one more. This presentation of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network is brought to you in part by the students of Fredrick High School's GSA. In GSA, we seek to support students of all gender identities and sexual orientations as we work together to find community and common cause at school. We meet on Thursdays from 3 to 4 and would love the chance to get to know you. Please see Ms. Buckham for more details.
And this is a stressful game. There is 9.5 seconds left.
As you said, down to the wire, just Frederick hoping to lock down defensively. Making sure she has no one to pass to.
7.3 seconds left.
Do believe that might have been a foul call on Frederick.
And
Severance will go back to the line.
Looks like it will. It's not looking good.
Frederick just...
Obviously still plenty of time for a deep ball, possibly.
Severance keeps missing these chances.
They keep missing. This could be vital right here for Frederick. But they got to do something.
Mm-hmm.
How fast this game has switched.
And Frederick, I think, also needs to take
just
a
ready.
deep breath.
Sinks that. Gardner knows what they have to do. They got to go deep.
Staff, 5 seconds.
Oh. And that's game.
That's game. Oh man. See Severance just jumping around.
Cost them the game.
See that ball hit Jim right in the head. Just
they're
knowing
in
what
disbelief.
To do. So you can hear the crowd
so much louder.
That was a very good game from both teams.
As looks like that will be the game. Oh, that's heartbreaking there.
That was a heartbreaking, but
46-48.
For our seniors, they played very well. This was a very good game from both teams.
The crowd still obviously, I think, a little confused.
Yeah, everybody's a bit upset now.
Yeah, I mean, it was one heck of a performance, and I think
had everybody on their feet.
I know, and great game.
Really great game.
Super tedious, and
proud of our girls.
Yeah, they played well. Obviously not the result they wanted or expected.
But still, learning opportunity.
Yeah, and if they do end up going to the playoffs, then
more chances.
Yeah.
There's always another chance.
Yeah, we shall see if they are.
And we will be back with the presentation of our boys basketball game.
1 second, as we're going to do the credit read right here. Tonight's broadcast has been brought to you by a talented crew of students here on GEBN, the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. I've been freshman Carly Evans alongside senior Carly Trujillo Strange. Our director is junior Austin Mays, and stream operator and producer, as well as the executive producer of GEBN, is sophomore Chloe Gould. Freshman Wyatt Morrison is our stream op. Freshman Nate Davis and junior Jacob Grigg have been our camera operators. Junior Jake Anderson is our spotter. Our production assistants are freshman Wyatt Morrison and Yoltson Dorado. Mr. Marzing is the program's advisor. What a heartbreak right there, but one heck of a game, and up until the very last second, and they played well.
Yep.
And yeah.
See you back for the boys.
Yeah, we will be back shortly with the boys game.
The roar of our engines,
Hi, Alan Roach for Pete Dittman, Farm Bureau Insurance, a supporter of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. For auto, home, business, or life insurance quotes, call 303-659-8391 or visit PeteDittmanInsurance.com. Pete supports the Frederick Golden Eagles Athletics Band and Orchestra and would love the opportunity to discuss your insurance plan. Find out how Farm Bureau Insurance can help protect you with the Farm Bureau Insurance Promise. That's Pete Dittman, 303-659-8391 or PeteDittmanInsurance.com.
Do you want a reliable realtor who you can trust with your money and owning or renting a home? Then you can turn to Zadell Realty and specifically Greg Zadell. Greg is a local realtor who helps people buy and sell both homes and investment properties. He has an extended knowledge of the market and is extremely involved in the community. Along with being a local realtor right here in Frederick, Greg Zadell is extremely experienced in his profession. Not only is he a broker, but also the owner of Zadell Realty, located in the Carbon Valley area since 1980, just over 42 years as of now. Make sure to watch for the Zadell Real Estate article in the Consumer Report. You don't want to miss it. You won't regret it when you rely on Zadell Realty.
Hi, this is Rick Hinojos with American Family Insurance. You work hard to make sure your family...
Tonight, we have a long league matchup between the Severance High School and your Fredrick Golden Eagles! Tonight also provides us an opportunity to recognize our seniors alongside their families. Our first senior is manager Kylie Whitberg. Kylie is joined by her mom Deanna and her brother Kate. After graduation, Kylie will be attending Arizona State University and entering medical studies to begin her pre-med courses. Kylie's favorite high school memory is going to the Final Four last year. Kylie has this advice for the basketball players. Be nice to your managers. They are the best people ever. Thank you, Kylie. Our next senior is student coach Marcus Garcia. Marcus is joined by his dad Chico, his mom Jen, and his sister Peyton. After graduation, Marcus will be attending Fredrick Community College for 2 years. Then he plans to transfer to an in-state university so he can pursue a degree in psychology. Marcus's favorite memory is sharing laughs with his friends, his classmates, and his teachers. Marcus's advice is embrace and appreciate every moment. Things move fast, so don't take it for granted. Thank you, Marcus. Our next senior is number 0, Isaiah Ortega. Isaiah is joined by his dad, Desi, and his mom, Christina. After graduation, Isaiah is undecided on where he'll go to college. Isaiah's favorite high school memory from this season is winning the Mustang Classic and beating me, of course. Isaiah has this advice for his teammates. Let's play our absolute hardest so we can go get a championship for Frederick this year. Thank you, Isaiah. Next is number 2, Micah Whitler. Micah is joined by his dad, James, his mom, Alexa, and his siblings, Zoe, Caleb, Shiloh, Andrew, and David Luke. After graduation, Micah plans to pursue a career in Christian ministries. He will spend the summer working as an intern with ministries in Ethiopia. After, he plans to continue his education at either Ozark Christian College or Grand Canyon University in Arizona. Micah's favorite team memory so far is beating me and going to the Elite 8 last year and advancing to the Final Four since 1956. is joined by his mom, Alicia, and his dad, Matthew, and his sister, Ida. After graduation, Rylan plans to study electrical engineering at either CU Boulder, CSU, or Colorado School of Mines. One of Rylan's favorite memories was playing basketball and making memories with Fredrick and making Fredrick history. Rylan offers these words of advice. Don't ever give up. Thank you, Rylan. Our next senior is number 4, Harry C. Harry is joined by his dad, Jay, his mom, Kuant, and his sisters, Armin and Simran. After graduation, Harry is planning to attend a 4-year college and major in business. Harry's favorite high school memory is getting to the Final Four last year and just playing in that atmosphere. Harry has this advice for his younger teammates. You need to listen to Mr. Coach Conway because he gets really mad. Thank you, Harry. Our next senior is number 5, Jacob Lovins. Jacob is joined by his dad, Cole, his mom, Jenny, and his brother, Xavier. After graduation, Jacob is planning to attend a 4-year college and major in sports media and communications. Jacob's favorite high school memory is making it to the Final Four and all the support from our community. Jacob's advice for his younger teammates is stay out of trouble. Other than that, just go have a good time. Thank you, Jacob. Our next senior is number 11, Luke Justice. Luke is joined by his dad, Brandon, his mom, Erin, and his grandma, Donna. After graduation, Luke plans to play basketball in college. Luke has enjoyed getting to know the amazing people and staff at Fredrick High School for the last 4 years. Luke's advice for his teammates would be pursue what makes you happy. There's no stopping what any of you guys can do. Put your mind to it and make it happen. Thank you, Luke. Our next senior is number 12, Soren Everman. Soren is joined by his dad, Carl, his mom, Faith, and his brother, Parker. After graduation, Soren is planning to attend college and is undecided on a major at this time. Soren's favorite high school memory is when they went to the team camp at Colorado Mesa University for a basketball tournament and stayed in the dorms. Soren's advice for his younger teammates, never give up. Things may get hard and you may lose motivation, but you need to be disciplined. Just stay focused, stay consistent, and keep working hard. If you put in the work, you will eventually get what you desire. Thank you, Soren. And for our last senior, number 24, Matthias Aldana. Matthias is joined by his dad, Ish, his mom, Leticia, and his grandma, Marcola Melendez, and his brother, Jovan. After graduation, he plans to continue playing basketball in college and will study sports management. Matthias' favorite high school memories are pre-gaming with his teammates, as he would say, if you know, you know. And all the memories built during the games. But most importantly, joining Fredrick High School. He says thank you to all his coaches and the entire Fredrick community. Matthias has this advice for his younger teammates. Always work hard, learn how to win and lose. Trust your teammates and take every minute because it flies by. To his brother Jovan, I'm going to miss playing with you, brother. Keep being great. I love you. He says this. Thank you to his family for all their unconditional support and genuine love. God bless me with the best. Familia, gracias por todo. Los quiero mucho. Y les encargó a mi hermano. Thank you, Matías. And thank you to our Pink seniors for the hard work and years of dedication you've given our school and our program. We wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors and look forward to seeing you back here in the very near future. Thank you. Wings up and let's go Eagles! We are.
We're going to go to a break here on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network, and we will be back with the game shortly.
Hi, Alan Roach for Pete Dittman, Farm Bureau Insurance, a supporter of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. For auto, home, business, or life insurance quotes, call 303-659-8391 or visit PeteDittmanInsurance.com. Pete supports the Frederick Golden Eagles Athletics Band and Orchestra and would love the opportunity to discuss your insurance plan. Find out how Farm Bureau Insurance can help protect you with the Farm Bureau Insurance Promise. That's Pete Dittman, 303-659-8391 or PeteDittmanInsurance.com.
Do you want a reliable realtor who you can trust with your money and owning or renting a home? Then you can turn to Zadell Realty and specifically Greg Zadell. Greg is a local realtor who helps people buy and sell both homes and investment properties. He has an extended knowledge of the market and is extremely involved in the community. Along with being a local realtor right here in Frederick, Greg Zadell is extremely experienced in his profession. Not only is he a broker, but also the owner of Zadell Realty, located in the Carbon Valley area since 1980, just over 42 years as of now. Make sure to watch for the Zadell Real Estate article in the Consumer Report. You don't want to miss it. You won't regret it when you rely on Zadell Realty.
Hi, this is Rick Anojos with American Family Insurance. You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain the quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most. Please contact Rick Anojos, 303-833-1188 or 970-867-3307. Thank you.
American Family Insurance.
Welcome in, everybody, to the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. I'm Carly Evans, joined by Zoe Whitler, and an emotional one last game, and hopefully able to pull through the win with this game.
Conference championship on the line.
The Golden Eagles sitting at 21-1, an incredible season, and Severance sitting at 17-5, also a pretty spectacular season. So many of these seniors, unfortunately, going to be leaving us after this game and after the playoffs, so
an emotional night for sure.
as we get ready for this game, this will definitely probably be a nail biter. As there's the tip-off, and Luke Justice will start out. Cram now. Cram immediately getting right underneath that basket. Finds Aldana. Aldana slips it there to Justice, and Justice just loses control right there. Looked like his hand just slipped on it and lost possession. That is Gazdick with it. As he finds Iwanuik. Man, some of these names, I tell ya. As Varney took a little tumble.
Interesting to pronounce some of them.
I know, some of them I'm like, man, this is tricky. As that will be Gazdick going to bring it back in. Searching, still can't find anybody. Finds Iwanok. And Aldana now. Aldana dumps it to Cram. Cram finds Singh. Singh, a little off with the shot. And Cram to Lovins. Lovins, second time right there.
Good rebounding by Fredrick. Not just standing and watching as the first shot came up, but continuing to go for that rebound and see if they can get a putback. That's one of the hardest things to learn is like always just going in for the rebound no matter what. Because you believe in your teammate. You know, you believe that every shot they put up, they're going to make. You know, unless you can clearly tell like it got hit or something. But just learning to like, no matter what, I'm going for the rebound.
And Flowers with the first points of the game. 2-0. So that will be Lovins. Lovins.
Seems a little forced there.
Yeah, maybe a little too fast.
He drew 2 of them in. Smart. I would have kicked if I were him.
Gazdick. Little pump fake there. And Hoffman with the shot. Shy. Justice. Deep ball to Singh. And Singh. This score all even, 2-2. As Gazdick evades Singh. But Singh's still on him. So that will be Flowers. And a little too much air on that shot. Trying once again. Flowers, his second score of the game.
Good hustle by Severance. Staying with it, continuing to put that ball up, and it paid off.
Cram will step up to the line.
Gazdick with the ball, comes down, gets the and one.
Now 4-6. As Gazdick will step up to the line.
Making that a 7-4 game with Severance on top.
Severance playing well so far. And Aldana a little shy there. What a snag by Singh.
Singh reading the pass really well, able to intercept it, get a nice 2, making this a 6-7 game.
So we will take this chance to shout out one of our sponsors, Gabe's Cafe. This production of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network is brought to you in part by Gabe's Cafe. Located right in downtown Frederick, Gabe's Cafe is a family-owned and operated restaurant that is sure to satisfy everyone at breakfast or lunch. Gabe's specializes in skillets, but their outstanding menu features all sorts of delicious foods at fair prices. Most importantly, Gabe's is proud to support Fredrick High School and the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. Be sure to stop into Gabe's soon, get some delicious grub, and tell them the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network sent you. As that will be Gazdick. Trying to evade Justice. And dumps it underneath to Hoffman. And Gazdick with it once again. Aldana able to keep that in somehow. And Singh goes for the shot. And Aldana able to finish that off. Great teamwork and cooperation right there. And once again, Singh showing off here. But a great block right there by Varney.
That was great defense. He didn't try and, swipe down super hard because that most likely would have been a foul. He just kind of, lightly went down and was able to get the block.
See the refs chatting it up with Varney.
Obviously, somebody's not quite happy.
No.
And now the coach will be talking with the ref as they will switch to Severance's ball.
Iwanuik finds Gazdick. Gazdick slips it underneath right there.
Wonderful patience, waiting for Singh to fly by. Unfortunately, just wasn't able to get it to go in.
As that will be Cram now. Cram to Singh. Singh finds Justice. And Justice. Smooth moves, but looked a little shaken up there. Looks like he might have gotten stepped on or something.
Something with his ankle for sure. He kind of hopped on it a little bit, but he seems good now, so that's always a good sign.
That will be Gazdick to Hoffman. Hoffman. And not sure where that was trying to get to. Cram gonna start it off. Justice trying to set them up. As he dumps it to Singh. Back to Justice. And Cram somehow able to slip it there. As Varney going deep right there to Hawkins. Hawkins thought the shot was about to not go in right there for a second, and I was about to say. As Severance will little switch possession right there. That will be Rank. As someone's water bottle fly out of the bench.
Fortunate for Severance as Rake was gotten into a trap, kind of didn't really know what to do. He had the sideline right behind him, which acts as another as a defender. So kind of fortunate for them.
So that will be a beautiful shot right there from Varney. He planted the feet, swished it. Strojink to Justice. Justice to Ortega. Ortega back to Justice. And I think they saw that one coming as Rank tried to. Conway wasn't pleased with that. Ref said he stepped out.
No, but good defense by Rank right there.
Crowd isn't too happy about that. As that will switch possessions quickly. Strojink made quite a move right there on Varney. Justice will bring this back in. Strojink. Justice finds Ortega. And somehow able to snag that right from Ortega. Looks like that will be Varney. That will be Hawkins who will pass to Varney. Varney to Rank. Hawkins again. Back to Rank. Slips it underneath to Varney. And what a job right there by Severance. So that will be Strojing's pass knocked away right there.
And Fredrick doing a phenomenal job of staying poised, staying calm no matter what happens. Their shots aren't falling right now from the perimeter, but they're staying with it. They're going fighting for the rebounds. That block right there, Strojin, no reaction. That's exactly what you want.
Take this chance to shout out one of our sponsors, FHS Booster Club. Fredrick High School Booster Club is always looking for parent volunteers to help carry on the long tradition of supporting the students of this community. The purpose of the Booster Club is to provide the funding and manpower for the homecoming tailgate celebration, the after-prom party, grants to student groups and clubs, as well as scholarships to graduating seniors. If you're interested in becoming involved, we would invite you to reach out through our website, fhsbooster.com, and click on Contact Us, or attend our next meeting in the FHS Library. We currently have an open position for a concessions manager, and we'll have board positions opening next year. If you're wanting to be more involved in the community and have a desire to do something that benefits the students of our community, we'd love to hear from you. Again, please visit our website, fhsbooster.com, and click on Contact Us if you'd like to get involved. We welcome any supports, not just parents. The FHS Booster Club is a proud partner of GEBN. As that will be Ortega to Ammerman. And Ammerman tried to get that all the way across the court to Strojing, but it'll switch possessions as Varney gets right underneath there.
Severance has shown some great defense, able to force some Fredrick turnovers.
Yeah, you can see Conway's frustration on the side there, just not too happy with some of these fouls that are being called against his Golden Eagles. Trying to explain to the ref how there was no foul right there. Severance is giving them a run for their money, that's for sure.
They're definitely not going down without a fight, although neither is Fredrick.
Yeah, it works both ways. As Varney. Strojing. Pass to Whitler. And they're able to snag that rebound. As that will be Rank. Try to go up for that. Almost hit the cheerleaders in the process.
Once again, the Silver Knights defense paying off. Seems like a little mix-up on who the foul was on.
Yeah.
They will call that on Ammerman.
That will be Rank. Parents and crowd pleased about that miss. Conway trying to prepare them on the side. That will switch possessions, and Ortega is going to bring it in to Harry Singh. About 30 seconds remaining before this first quarter is up. That was a little fake. Ortega tried to go for the three-pointer, looked like. Just unable to find an opening as Strojing has it over the heads to Aldana, and Aldana tried to finish that off.
Fredrick not able to get anything to fall right now. Their floaters, their threes, their pull-ups, nothing. As there is 16.6 seconds left in this quarter.
This will be Varney. Excuse the clearing of the throat. As Gazdick will get that to Hoffman. Hoffman running along the side. And Whitler fired up about that one.
Hoffman, on the other hand, not pleased about that. You can see him kind of talking to Rev.
Trying to reason with him. I remember you distinctly saying, though, one game that the refs are always right. And although it may seem like it, it may not seem like it.
For sure. No matter what, whether you think the ref is obviously wrong or whether you think it's a good call, the ref saw what they saw, they called what they called. Nothing you can do, nothing you can say is going to change it.
As we will take a break here on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network.
Brian Stapp, dealer principal at Stapp Interstate Toyota. Wanted to thank you very much for visiting our website and supporting our dealership. A little bit about us. My father and grandfather opened up our dealership in 1974 in Longmont, Colorado, right there on Main Street. And now we're located on I-25 in Frederick, Colorado. We moved out here in 2007 and opened up the first Image 2 dealership in the state of Colorado, something we're very proud of. And more than anything, it kind of was a nice little place mark in our dealership's history over the last 46 years about taking the next step and embracing what Colorado is becoming, quite frankly. We're very proud of our history. A couple things that we'd like to point out that I think is very unique in the industry is that we only have one person who will help you if you come in to buy a car. And it's not because we don't have multiple people say hello, they all will. But we think that the relationship is far more important than anything else. Transactions don't allow businesses to stay in business as long as we have, but relationships truly do. So from the second you walk in, one individual would greet you. They would show you all the vehicles we have to offer. They'd present your numbers to you, help you find creative solutions to get the car that you want at a price you're comfortable with. They'd also talk about extra options such as extended service contracts or prepaid maintenance and things that you'd like to put in your monthly payment that would make it a little bit easier so you're not surprised throughout the ownership process. They'd go over all your accessories, all of your vehicle presentation, and they'd be the same person who would shake your hand as you go out the door. So again, that relationship is incredibly important to us. So when you're in, make sure and ask for myself. I'd love to say hello. My brother Clint, my dad Art, my mom Debbie pops around from time to time as well too. So it really is a family business. We'd love to have you become part of our family. Thank you.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. I'm Carly Evans, joined by Zoe Whitler. The Golden Eagles trailing the Severance Silver Knights. Score of 15-10. A relatively low-scoring game. Still early on. As Lovins just got caught in the middle of all that. So we see Whitler exiting and Cram now entering. Hawkins will pass that to Gazdick. Back to Gazdick. And Lovins. Cram.
Good read there by Lovins. Being able to take the steal.
Almost ended badly, though, for Frederick. They're a little off their game with the three-pointers, I would say.
Yeah, just struggling to get anything to fall.
That will be Ewenwick. Gonna get that to Hawkins. High snag right there from Hoffman. That will be to Hawkins, then Flowers. And then with the shot.
Both teams struggling here. Seems as though both Seems as though both buckets have a cap on it.
Yeah, it definitely seems that way. Especially for Frederick, hasn't been able to really do anything. That will be Varney. Frederick's ball now. Varney tried to slip it underneath and it just didn't pay off necessarily. As that will be Cram. Stroging to Justice. Justice to Cram. Cram back to Justice. Justice tried to get a clear shot right there. And Cram, that just bounced right off of him, straight to Hoffman. And Hoffman with the dunk. And they are struggling on all cylinders here.
It's as though Frederick's mental side is going 1,000 miles an hour. Their passes are a little off. They're having a good race, it's just they're not executing very well.
No, Severance is throwing him for a loop, that's for sure. As Gazdick will get it to Iwanuik. And Aldana. 12-17 now. With your Eagles only trailing by a little. That will be Hoffman. Trying to get right underneath. And Lovins tried to save that one from going out. That will be a timeout on Severance's part. Take this chance to shout out one of our sponsors, FHS Unified. The Golden Eagle Broadcast Network is a proud partner of Fredrick High School Unified Athletics. Whether it's bowling in the fall, basketball in the spring, or any sport in between, FHS Unified provides athletes of all abilities the opportunity to compete, learn, grow, and have fun. Our Unified athletes love what they do and appreciate the support of the entire FHS community. If you're interested in learning more about FHS Unified Athletics, reach out to Ms. Galliard or anyone on the Unified team.
Speaking of our Unified teams, shout out to Hunter and Jacob who wonderfully broadcasted the Unified game on Tuesday, I believe.
Yep, Tuesday. Man, what a close game that was. We only lost by a few points, but it was quite a game, that's for sure. Super
and
high
scoring.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I went to the very first Unified game that we had, and it was a blast. Just a great environment overall, and you know, just getting to cheer everyone on, and it's just very positive and uplifting. And
yeah, the kids have so much fun, and it's amazing to see the grins on their face, and it's just a great experience.
Definitely a very sweet moment. As that will be Varney and Flowers with the easy points there. About 5 minutes left in the second quarter. As Cram somehow able to get that to Lovins and Singh. Singh with the shot. Mental state right now is just maybe a little off, just that mentality, I think. You can tell it's definitely kind of jumbled them up early on, seeing Severance play this aggressive. Severance is a good team, and they're hard to beat. So that will be
You can still, Frederick is staying with that as they never fail to attack the basket, never fail to, do what they can or whatever for offense to try and get a shot to fall. And they don't give up on defense either. They're definitely fighting for it. They're not just going to let Severance, beat them in their house on senior night.
And Singh moving fast. What a great job finishing that off. I saw Iwanua catching up to him pretty quickly, but was able to finish that off. As Singh, another opportunity here, finds Justice. Back to Singh, finds Aldana. And those threes been a little off, just either a little too far or a little too wide to the left or right, but hoping to probably fix that soon enough. As Iwanua will slip it underneath to Varney. Varney, respective clapping. As that'll get blocked right there. Justice tried to make up for the missed three-point shot earlier. Singh not too happy with that call.
Nor is Lovins. The foul got called on him, and he did not agree with it.
No, he didn't.
However, either way, sends Hoffman to the line.
And some interesting chants from the Rowdy crowd as they're trying to distract Hoffman in any way they can. But it hasn't shaken him yet. As Cram gets slipped up once again. Gazdick now.
Good defense by Aldana there, staying straight up, just allowing them to come to him.
Yeah, and there have been some definitely testy calls in this game. Then again, both crowds are very biased, so.
Yes, and Frederick fans don't like to see their team down.
No, they do not. Oh, take a pretty hard hit right there to the floor. Cram checking his arm to make sure he's all good. As Singh once again finds Justice. Searching. Aldana dumps it to Cram. Justice. This game still pretty close. Severance, though, obviously still on top. Your Eagles sitting at 17 points and Severance sitting at 23. And Justice sinks that shot. Could be an important factor here with about 3 minutes remaining in this second quarter. As they go for a three of their own. And Varney sinks that. Justice, haven't seen much from him.
Frederick not being swayed at the fact that their threes aren't going in. You know, you see that from Aldana right there. The three didn't fall, but he was right there with it to get the rebound and go right back up, and he was able to draw the foul.
(26-19). With your Golden Eagles trailing by 7. Trying to make it a 6-point difference, but Gazdick not allowing that. Getting double teamed though. And this is definitely a controversial call right here. One that they're going to want back. See Conway trying to keep his collectiveness on the side there.
Definitely could have gone both ways on that call right there. And on top of that, that makes it Singh's third foul. Definitely not a great position to be on, or be in.
And finally, Justice gets the revenge he deserves. 22-26. Eagles only trailing by 4 now. And some fast passes, Gazdick. As Varney. We get it to Rank. Rank goes up for that. Cram snags that. And yeah, you see some frustration there. Looked like he was saying it wasn't me whenever they were getting pushy.
I think he pushed me, something like that.
I don't know what it was. You could tell, though, that he wasn't too happy. That will be Aldana. Slips it to Justice. Justice finds Aldana. And Aldana looked like he was a little pressured there for time. Tried to get it out quickly. As there was a little over a minute left in this half. As it helps to have height down there, that's for sure. Strojing to Justice. Justice. Scoring opportunity here for Frederick. Possibly some easy points, as this is a 6-point difference in this game. With the Eagles trailing still.
Subbing into the game is number 0, Isaiah Ortega.
As that will leave us with 55 seconds remaining. And the noisiness does not disturb Flowers. And once again,
less than a minute here.
As Justice searching for anybody. Severance playing good defense. Justice with the shot. Barely even touched the net right there. 26-30.
Looks like he's getting his touchback.
Yes, he is, with about 20 seconds remaining here before this half.
Great passing by Severance there. Immediately finding the open person and able to make Frederick pay for the trap. But Justice answers right back.
And with only a few seconds left, a last-second desperation shot, 28-32 at the half. We will be back on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network.
The roar of our engines, the pump of our heartbeats, the pedal to our metal. The sparks that ignite us, the pistons that push us, the passions that drive us. From the feelings that move us to the places that pull us, on roads that unite us. Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to be the fuel that keeps you firing on all cylinders.
I enjoy the fun that they have in here. This is a class where they can kind of get to come in and have a little bit more fun doing things than other classes maybe. So I enjoy getting to watch the joy that they have.
Also to see their growth on the music, and to take that, we took that to our state American String Teachers Association festival where we competed last year and got the highest possible rating. So that,
you know, keeping students involved for 4 years. I like to see them all 4 years, and because they make a lot of progress at those 4 years.
And it is actually the girls basketball senior night right now, so we are going to hand it over to just the senior night.
Gwen says there are way too many memories to choose one. If she had to choose one, she would choose the team camp and the Gabby incident. She plans to go to college to pursue a nursing degree. Brent writes, thank you guys so much for all the support you have given me during my basketball career. You guys have helped me through it all, whether it was rebounding me, helping me practice, cheering me up after a hard game, being the ones to tell me it straight, or just being there for me, no matter what. It truly means the world. I love you guys. Thank you, Gwen. Next up is Lauren Rosine. She is joined by Jeremy and Jennifer. Her favorite memory is when Gabby's braid fell out during practice and everyone started laughing because she didn't notice it on the floor and laughing while the coach made them run, which made it even more fun. Post-high school, she would like to go to college and become a labor and delivery nurse. She writes this, thank you, Mom and Dad, for always supporting me and cheering me on. Dad, thank you for always working with me and helping me to improve and become a better player. I wouldn't be here without you. Mom, thank you for telling me how you miss seeing me on the court and making me find my love for the game. I love you guys, and I appreciate everything you have done for me. Thank you, Lauren. Next up, Megan Majors. Megan is joined by Varsity Monty. And her favorite memory is also when Gabby fell and her hair fell out during practice. Coach made them all run, and they were all laughing. She will be attending here in college on an academic scholarship and will play basketball. She writes this, Mom and Dad, thank you for always supporting me no matter what. I am so grateful to have such wonderful parents that are always there for me. I wouldn't be where I'm at today without you guys. Thank you, Megan. Our next singer is Savannah Stapp. Savannah is joined by Vince and Kristen. Her favorite memory is traveling up to Steamboat Springs for a tournament and making gingerbread houses. She will be attending George Fox University in Oregon and studying nursing and playing basketball. She writes this: "Thank you for all you've done for me, not in just sports, but in life. You're two of the hardest working people I know, and I wouldn't be here without you. Thank you for all the time and money you spent in club basketball and high school basketball. It means the world to me. I love you both so much. Thank you." Thank you, Savannah. Our next senior is Delaney Frank. She is joined by Rick and Melody and her sister Peter. Her favorite memory is also when Gabby's head fell out onto the floor, and she was the one that stepped on it. Coach was mad and he made it run. Delaney will graduate with her hairstyling license, and in the short term will further her education in cosmetology at Trinidad State. She also plans on getting a trade in welding. She writes this: "Dad and Mom, words cannot explain how much I appreciate everything you guys have done for me. No matter what, I can always rely on my dad to do things like fill my car up with gas. And I can always count on my mom to always have my back, even when I'm wrong. Thank you both for being so patient with me. I wasn't the easiest child to raise. Thank you, Delaney." Our next seniors are Greta Kickleiter and Ari Marquez. They are joined by Autumn and Kevin. Their most favorite memories include crushing Fort Morgan, plus making Greta's first basket in a basketball game. Lori's favorite memory is drenching Coach Becker with water in the locker room after the Skyline game. After high school, Greta plans to come back to the USA. And Laurie, she plans to go back to Brazil, study physical therapy in college, and start working in the dance industry. They write this to their host parents: "Thank you so much. You are the best host parents anyone could ever want. You're always driving us out of your way to practices and to fun activities. We will never forget you, and we love you. Thank you." Next up is Charlotte Schoen. She is joined by Alexa and James Whitman. Her best memories are within the practices. They have a lot of fun, and they spent a ton of time together. After high school, Charlotte will go back to France, she'll finish high school, then she'll do a preparation program to get into her dream engineering school. She writes this: "Alexa and James, thank you for having me be part of your wonderful family. Thank you for supporting me every day in all my experiences here in the USA. For my parents back in France, I miss you and I love you. Thank you for letting me come here. Thank you, Charlotte." And our last senior is Lexi Bento. Lexi is joined by Anita and Michael. Her favorite team memory is when they went to Steamboat, and she really enjoyed making gingerbread houses in the hotel lobby with all of her friends. She also enjoys doing Megan's hair during every game. After school, she'd like to attend college and study athletic training. She writes this: "Thank you, Mom and Dad, for always being there for me, through everything you've done for me. I couldn't have been here without you. I love you. Thank you, Lexi. And thank you to all our seniors for everything you've done. You will be greatly missed, and we hope you come back, visit us
Welcome in, everybody, to the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. I'm Carly Evans, joined by Zoe Whitler, and this is a nail-biter right here. Close game, but Frederick started to pick up momentum towards the end of the second quarter. Hoping to continue that. As Singh finds justice. And a little dump off there. So that will be Gazik who will take that foul. And Justice with the shot. 29-32, a 3-point difference, with your Eagles still trailing, but only by 3. Scratch that. 2. As somehow Hoffman able to snag that. Now a 4-point difference. Just a smooth little move right there in Gazdick as he gets it to Cram. Cram. Hard little overhand there. And Aldana. As that will be Varney. As that will be Varney, making this a 3-point difference. I don't think Frederick has been on top all night, maybe towards the beginning, but they've struggled to kind of keep up with Severance.
Yeah, I don't know if they've been on top at all because Flowers had that first 2. I mean, maybe once or twice or for a possession or 2, but.
Yeah. As that will be Singh and Justice. Right underneath that basket.
Get a nice cut there, reading the opening, and took advantage of it.
As Aldana able to keep that in, kind of tiptoed along the sideline right there. And Luke is back in his place. As that will be Flowers trying to make up for that 3, as now the Eagles are on top. As Luke will go up for that one.
Capitalizes on the turnover by Varney.
And now Frederick with possibly their first lead of the night. And what a big one at that. As that will be a short. And once again, short. As you see Conway talking to Strojic on the side. Now a 2-point difference, but the Eagles on top. I think this probably took Severance by surprise, this sudden lead.
Yes, Frederick definitely came out strong, showing they weren't about to lose this game. They were going to come out, they were going to fight, and they planned on getting the lead, and that's exactly what they did.
As that will be crammed to Justice. Lovins searching, finds Strojink. Strojink once again to Cram. To Justice. Justice just takes the shot. That will be Gazdick. As Strojink made sure not to touch that one. As it will switch possessions, and we will see some substitutions. Strojink with the shot.
Killer move right there. He got a shot fake in the air. He got the defender in the air. Nice side step, and then kind of waited a minute to say, yep, I just did that. And then he switched it.
And with that, Fredrick now up by 5. Probably one of the biggest leads they've had. Actually, either team has probably had all night. That will be Varney. Justice. Gazdick looked like he was making sure that they were covering Justice. Strojink. Back to Cram. Justice trying to find anything. Finds Strojink. And Aldana. And you saw the bench not too pleased with that.
Definitely looked as though Aldana got fouled. However, the refs did not call anything.
As Cram.
Cram able to draw the foul that time. Justice and Hoffman are having some talking to each other.
Yeah.
Kind of some back and forth.
Still chatting. Now you see Strojink going over to Conway. Conway, a great coach.
Definitely taking advantage of the boys' talent, encouraging them and pushing them to be better. And you can tell, as their record only has 1 loss.
Definitely proving themselves. As somehow Flowers able to keep possession of that as Aldana was covering. And Gazdick gets it to the taller man. Varney, smart play right there. See some names we haven't seen in a little bit. As that shot. Justice to Ammerman. Strojink. And once again, I think that's more three-pointers than Luke Justice this game. Strojink putting on a show.
But ultimately, I know all the Frederick players, they just care about their team winning. So that means somebody else has more points or a better night than they do. They ultimately don't care, as long as it means a dub. Justice with the ball. Justice to Ammerman. Ammerman to Aldana. Aldana right down the lane.
And finishing this off once again. 48-42. Scratch that.
Hawkins with the three in the corner.
Now 48-45. Your Golden Eagles still on top as Luke goes for the three.
Can't quite answer it.
Ammerman, I don't know how he got out of that predicament. As that was pretty sad right there. Should have gone in.
But high-level court vision by Ammerman right there. You know, he had the defender right in his face, but he was able to see Ortega on the backside. Nice bounce pass to him. And Ortega had a good finish.
And that is a very, very loud boo. Quite a few of the parents getting involved in that too.
Ref's definitely calling a little bit of a tighter game. Their Golden Eagles are already at 6 team fouls. You know, not a position you want to be in this early in the half.
Justice. Curious to see what they'll do here for a little bit of a retaliation. Ammerman to Ortega. Ammerman finds Ortega in the corner. And boy, oh boy. What a
nice
shot.
answer back to a call they wouldn't really like. They didn't really like very much.
Yeah. Hoping to see this defense step up. As that will be Gazdick. Hoping to find anybody. Finds Varney right off the bat. And Varney just goes straight for the three, man. Didn't waste any time.
Cold-blooded move right there.
Yeah. As Ortega, no one was over there initially. And you saw Hoffman previous to that able to stop Ortega, but Fredrick bounced back with 6.5 seconds left. As there are some interesting calls, that's for sure. As Aldana. Oh, so close. What a shot that would have been. As we will be right back on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network.
Like most backseat drivers, I'm all about safety. Uh-oh! Les Schwab tires is too. Because Les Schwab fixes brakes, steering, and more. See those guys? They just do tires. Eyes ahead, Dad! Look, I'm not telling people how to do their job. Blinker, I'm just glad Les Schwab puts my safety first. Watch, they're gonna come greet me.
Les Schwab Tires, celebrating 70 years of doing the right thing.
Think you can't afford college? You can. At FRCC, college is possible. Front Range Community College offers everything you need to succeed, including affordable tuition, flexible schedules, and personalized attention. And if your goal is a bachelor's degree, FRCC can help with a smooth transfer of credits to a 4-year university. Take your first step today at frontrange.edu/fall22.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. I'm Carly Evans, joined by Zoe Whitler.
You know, it'll be definitely interesting to see what happens here this fourth quarter as Severance is playing without their leading scorer, Ty Adams. However, they are doing a phenomenal job staying with Frederick. As you can see, the score is 53-51. Golden Eagles on top. So curious to see how they'll come out this quarter.
As there's still plenty of time for a possible comeback, but there's plenty of time for Frederick to lengthen this lead and hopefully pull through with the win. As Gazdick, that one will be shy. Ammerman. To Ortega. And gets that to Aldana. Aldana getting right underneath there. Just lengthening that lead. And something that they want to really focus on is keeping this ball away from Severance and just how dangerous they are. And that was almost deadly. As this is a 4-point difference. And Ortega tried to shoot that underneath.
Definitely an intense game here as both teams are looking to improve their records right before playoffs. Not to mention, once again, that the conference championship is on the line.
So that will be a snag by Aldana. Ammerman searching. Gotta pass it to Strojing. Strojing sinks that one. Didn't even really touch the net. Beautiful job, as it is now 58-52. And Severance struggling to kind of come up with points here.
And that was smart play down there by Aldana. Just made sure to keep his hands up. Just really, really showing the refs, I'm not fouling, I'm not fouling. And it paid off. There's no foul called, Frederick's ball.
Especially because of how testy these calls are. Just don't want to challenge anything necessarily.
Especially since it's a 6-point game, Frederick's in the bonus. Any foul sends Severance to the free throw line, and that's not what you want. Make that an 8-point game.
As they try to get over the heads themselves, Hoffman. Strojing. Make that a 10-point lead, as this is definitely an impressive show so far, I do have to say.
Frederick gaining key momentum there.
We'll take this chance to shout out one of our sponsors, Stapp Interstate Toyota. Stapp Interstate Toyota believes that communities are better when they work together for the greater good. That's why Stapp Interstate Toyota is a proud supporter of the students of Fredrick High School, the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. Brian and the team at Stapp are your source for new Toyotas and used cars in Frederick, and are the official car dealer of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. Stop by their dealership off of I-25 to thank them for their support and tell them GEBN sent you. Take this chance to shout out another one of our sponsors, Anime Club. GEBN is a proud partner of the FHS Anime Club. At the Anime Club, we are dedicated to fostering the love for anime. Whether students are veteran anime watchers or totally new to it, everyone is welcome to come watch anime with us. This student-centered club meets the first and third Friday of every month, and reach out to Mr. Hoffman or Mrs. Hellman with any questions or how to join. As that will be Gazdick. Varney searching, finds Gazdick again. And blocked. Quite an impressive little display of grabbing there.
You see, Frederick really wanted to try and get that block, but they had good discipline, kept their hands up.
And what a grab right there by Ammerman after almost giving it up multiple times. They somehow keep this possession. Something that almost didn't look possible, and they score. 64-52.
And Aldana being able to evade Varney, looking to take a charge right there.
As Varney once again. And still. And once again, man, they are struggling down there.
Seems as though the tides have turned. Frederick first half really was struggling to get anything to fall. Now Severance is.
As that will be Hoffman. Gazdick. And Gazdick tried to go for the three, but Aldana gains possession under 4 minutes left as they will take a timeout. Anything you've seen so far this game, just to keep in mind defensively on Severance's part, just anything really?
I think just their intensity, you know, that the whole entire game, they've shown to Frederick, hey, you know, you might only have one loss, but we're not going to let you just come out here and beat us. And, you know, they've kept the intensity. They were able to force some turnovers in the first half, able to execute and get some nice points. So I think that's just what stood out to me the most. They're unfailed.
Words are hard, man.
Sometimes they are. They never fail to keep the intensity up.
Yep, the spirit is very much still alive.
And that plays in so many aspects of the game. You know, that's a defensive thing, but that plays into your offense because it gives you, you know, maybe a good transition bucket, or it just gives you momentum. It gives you energy. It's very vital to the game. Definitely an underrated key to winning a game.
And for them to put up this many points without their main weapon is pretty impressive, showing that they don't rely necessarily on one player. They can have the whole team step up.
I think that's a good sign for Severance as well, as Ty is a senior this year.
And I believe they are going to be making, Frederick at least, is going to be making the playoffs, that's for sure.
Severance should be making it. I wouldn't see why they wouldn't, just looking at their record.
And Luke. And Luke Justice definitely is in that game mode. You can tell he's concentrated, he's focused. And this is turning into try and finish out the game for Frederick.
It's a no time to score thing. You know, you don't want to not score, but you don't need to force anything. They are up 13 with less than 3 minutes left. However, if they don't do anything, Severance will obviously use that to their advantage.
I couldn't have said it better, just trying to obviously still play aggressive, but also keep in mind that there is limited time for Severance, and to try and play keep away while also scoring. Now up by 14. Make that 15. Just lengthening this lead. And Varney with a pretty impressive shot right there. As you said, they're going to have to step up defensively these last few minutes just to make sure that they don't soil this lead. As Justice will snag that one. And Singh a little too far, as there is about 2 minutes and 10 seconds remaining. As Gazdick searching, finds Hawkins. Back to Gazdick. Finds Varney in the middle of the court. Hawkins gets it underneath. And Varney putting on a show here late in this game.
Making this only a 10-point lead by Frederick. 1:40 left, but still plenty of time for anything to happen.
Still plenty of time for Luke Justice to sink another 3.
True fact right there.
That is no surprise. It's also not too late for Severance to score a few points.
Shout out to Justice for his game versus Skyline. We were talking about the records he was breaking, ones he was looking to now break, and that game he broke Frederick's record for the most threes in a season, most threes made in a season.
Yeah, that was a very impressive game for Luke Justice, and just displayed his areas of strength and also kind of exploited some of his weaknesses that I think he can work on. And I think that's just something to keep in mind, that although he may be superhero-esque in the way that he can sink any 3 no matter where he is on the court, it's also a matter of you have to keep in mind that he does have his weaknesses, and those are things that, you know, going into these playoffs, things that he can work on and focus on, and also just get better at some of his strengths.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, any player, you know, middle school, elementary, rec, competitive, I mean, even professional, you know, you go up there, there's always weaknesses you have, there's always something to work on. And like you said, you can even improve your strengths as well.
As that will be deep right there to Justice, and you saw him try and go up right there for possibly a late little dunk, but
he had 3 Severance defenders on him.
Yeah, that kind of poses as an issue if you're going up for a dunk.
They were not allowed to. They were not about to allow that.
Interesting. Gonna take another timeout. It is a relatively close game, but there is not that long of time, I think. And for the way that Frederick's defense is played, I don't know if Severance can necessarily come back unless there's some sort of miracle. Obviously, who's to say that they can't, but
it would take a lot, as the momentum and the energy is in Frederick's favor.
About a minute 20 left in this game. 72-61 with your Eagles on top. And Lovins finds Justice. Justice gets it to Cram. Cram finds Singh. Singh back to Cram. And Justice getting double teamed.
Couldn't quite tell what that was, but obviously the ref thought it was a little bit of a hand check there, so called a foul.
Maybe a little bit. Personally, I didn't see much, but
Severance now looking to foul to try and stop clock. Looking for any possible way to try and make a comeback here.
This is still a relatively tight game, but under a minute now. But that is definitely an impressive little snag right there by Hawkins. But as Justice, with about 45 seconds remaining. As that was Gazdick. And less than 20 seconds remaining. Gazdick. 15 seconds left.
Tough finish there, but able to get to fall.
Under 10 now. And that is game right there. 74-65, your Golden Eagles.
Making your Frederick Golden Eagles back-to-back conference champions.
I mean, what an impressive game. What an impressive comeback from the challenges that they faced and the adversities in the beginning. And, shout out to all the boys basketball players.
And the seniors.
Yes, especially those seniors. Tonight's broadcast has been brought to you in part by a talented crew of students here on GEBN, the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. I've been freshman Carly Evans alongside sophomore Zoe Whitler. Our director is junior Austin Mays, and our stream operator is freshman Wyatt Morrison. Our camera operators are junior Jacob Gribb, sophomore Isaiah Klokowski, and freshman Carson Pointer. Senior Carly Trujillo Strange is our spotter. Our production assistants are sophomores Jackson Gibbs and Hunter Vickers. Mr. Marsing is the program's advisor. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and we will possibly see you if we decide to do the playoff games.
More if Jazz allows us to do
if Jazz allows us to.
The rights are kind of complicated to get, but we hope to be able to broadcast them.
And